All right, first, this is not a paid advertisement for Apple or the iPhone. I'm just talking about what I did today and throwing a little extra details about how I operate when it comes to doing upgrades. I am not okay. First off, I am not that person that goes to the Apple store or goes to my phone carrier, which Verizon is who I who I'm with. I'm not that person. When the new iPhone is out and you see tons of ads on YouTube and all that shit, it's all you hear about, and then you hear about a line of people there because they got to get the new upgrade and all that. I'm not that person. I'm the person who I get a phone and I'm happy with it. I ignore all the new gadgets that are coming out. I enjoy what I have. All right. The only time I've ever done an upgrade is because I was due for one. And I think the last time I got an upgrade was just because I ended up with a new phone carrier. And so if you open up an account, I think you can get, obviously you get a new phone and all that shit, what have you. So I was like, all right, cool. You get like a deal on a new phone. It's like, all right, cool. So I've had the iPhone 13 since I was with Verizon, and which has been a while. And so I've never paid attention to all the new upgrades because, like, guys, we all know this. There's a new iPhone, there's a new Samsung like every fucking 3 weeks. So, you know what I mean? Who can keep up with this shit, right? So I don't care about any of it. So I've had the 13, and then Apple does the slick shit that Apple loves to do is when they got a new phone, they want to make sure yours fucks up. So the storage on my phone, like clearly I do a lot of videos, and I try not to keep the videos in my photos. I tend to upload them to the preferred social media platform, or if I need to do some editing, if it's not something I can do right here on my phone, I will plug it into my computer and I'll edit on my computer, which is how I run my YouTube channels. I do a lot of it. Obviously, everything else like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, you could just do it from your phone or what have you, right? And so yeah, I had the storage issue and then couldn't do the new update because there wasn't enough storage. And then I can't remember what app it was. It was a certain app they had an update, but it wouldn't do it because I didn't have enough storage. And I've been dealing with this for fucking the last year. So I was like, okay, let me go get the upgrade because it was like $167 up front. I think that handles like the taxes and some other shit. Your phone bill goes up a tad bit, but not that much compared to what it was. So so I thought about it and I was like, yeah, I mean, that's cool. I mean, I recently got this new iMac, which be the first brand new computer I've had in years, and I mean years. Like like, like I have two MacBooks. One I've had like forever. It's like a dog's age, but I have so many like music files that I'm still transferring with this hard drive from my old iMac that I replaced with this because our Mac is about dead. But I was able to get the hard drive out, and anyway, long story short, so like this is the new recent MacBook I got like a year or so ago. So this is primarily if I'm on the go. You know what I mean? Primarily if I'm on the go, and it's a MacBook Pro, but it's not brand new by no stretch of the imagination. There's a button that's kind of cracked, so you can tell it's old, but it works just great. You know what I mean? And so when it came to studio work, when it came to all the other work that I do here at home, I just said, you know what? I found a good deal to finance it, and so I got that, and it's been great. I'm actually very very amazed at what all like I had now all my music recording programs I use have up or a big upgrade. I almost had to relearn it, but it's better now. I think it's better quality, and everything's fast. You can sync it up to your iPhone. So no, this is one of those areas where getting some brand new gadgets comes in handy, but I'm not the person that's gonna get every new thing. This is gonna be good for me at least for over a decade. Same thing with the new iPhone. I'm gonna get into that. And there's some other things I want to talk about that I would like other people to think about and look into. Like, you don't fall for every sales tactic there is. So today I went to Verizon and I decided to upgrade to the iPhone 17 Max, just the new. And it was easy, simple, transferring it from my phone to get all my apps and all my data transferred and all that. Now they do their job. The salesmen at the particular Verizon store are all like super cool people, real chill, not pushy, but they have to do their job. So they'll say, "Hey, do you want to get an auto box?" And I might help you. And even the charger they got, which I ended up using it for one of my speaker lights, because it comes with a C cable but it's really short, and then the C is on both sides of the cable, which I kind of need one where a USB is on the other side so I can plug into a box to go on the wall. But anyways, the auto box, bro, I've always hated the auto box since it first came. I think I had an auto box for one phone and I hated it. It's just so much shit you have to. And it's fucking, what is it, like $80 to get the screen protector and then the little case and then the auto box itself. What I do, and it's worked for me, is I go to Walmart. I go to the electronics department, and you'll find something called a drop protection case. All right. Actually, I'm going to show you. Give me wait. Yeah, give me a second. All right, so this is the old phone, but here I'm just going to show you. Take off the case here. This motherfucker will come off. All right. So there's the phone and all that kind of cool shit. So the one I got, now this is, like I said, this is the iPhone 13. The one I got for iPhone 17 Max. It was $17. And it covered, like I said, it protects your case, so you don't need a fucking auto box. You don't need to pay all that goddamn money. And so, and then for $8, I found a 5-foot C cable. Works fucking great. So that's something else, man. I might be cheap in that way, but I always like to remind people, it's just like, you don't have to buy all this shit, because this is kind of, so for me, it was like I waited a while. Like, I found out, hey, it's only $170 to get your upgrade, because that just takes care of the taxes and a few other things. And then you just pay your phone off along with your bill every month, right? But to me, man, I do my best not to like live above my means, and because that's a thing I think is a humongous problem. And it's why I see a lot of people who go through money issues. I did too, because I used to spend. So I think I save and I say, okay, I'll do it now. But still, even though I can afford it, I decided to go the cheaper route for just the basics of what I need. So, but anyways, man, no, I'm happy with it. In fact, this is my first video shooting on the new iPhone 17 Max. I love it. I mean, but like I said, I don't, when there's the iPhone 18 or the 19, I'm not going to jump for it. I'm not going to jump for it. As long as this works for me, I'm good with it. So yeah. So when this phone's paid off, and then I'll let a few years go by or what have you. So, I mean, I'm like, I use my phone for my computer. Like, yeah, I consume some content on social media, but I also do a lot of writing, obviously, for my music, a lot of scheduling, spreadsheets, planning out my schedule for shows and tours and everything I'm doing, figuring, so a lot of business gets done on it. Obviously, I use it to shoot content, and so, yeah, I think I don't think people should be guilt tripped. I don't think they should, well, that's not the word I'm looking for. Don't be shamed. I don't think people should be shamed if they want to get the cool new gadget. Now, where I think the problem lies is people who are broke, who can't afford who cannot afford to live, can't afford the groceries and their credit card debt is just eaten up alive. They're the ones that are just those, but yet they always got the new iPhone. They got the new Samsung, the new Galaxy, whatever the fuck. Um, they got the new Jordans, but they're broke. It's a different story when it's something you can afford and you set aside versus you are broke because you chose the cool new thing on the shelf over your necessities. So, anyways. I'm not gonna go on a long rant about this, but yeah, I definitely advise you guys if you do these things, you get the new phone. If you're an iPhone person or you're a Galaxy person, Android or whatever. Um, yeah, don't feel like you got to buy all that case and all the shit from them. Don't feel like you got to go to the Apple Store and have every little thing. Have you know, take what you need, take what works for your life and for your workspace. Keep it simple and enjoy your life. And that's what I'm doing. I'm enjoying my life. Yes. So you guys have a good day.